Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of the Origins of Godzilla Daikaiju Battle Royale. Today we are going to be looking at MechaGodzilla 1975, aka MechaGodzilla 2. And for his opponent, we're going to go with Godzilla 1994, going with Wilderness Stage. So yeah, I believe it was Living Corpse that asked, or was curious about how different MechaGodzilla 1975 would be compared to the currently in-game MechaGodzilla 1974. And the answer is, they're very different, and not in a good way. So anyway, as you can see, his walking animation here, back then I did animate the walking forward animation, but at least in this beta, I forget if I ever did upgrade it, he does not have a walking backwards animation, so it's the exact same animation as his walking forward animation. So yeah, for his attacks, he's got a standard punch, his kick attack. Of course, have the good old classic MechaGodzilla roar. But yeah, for his eye beams, like I kind of mentioned with Mothra, I was going with mimicking Monster of Monsters for some of the characters' movesets. So his eye beam is a short burst of energy, which is similar to the NES game. Eventually we're going to add in the ability to aim it up or down. It's kind of like the old game. And fortunately, if you want his finger missiles, you can't do that. If you want his chest beam, also cannot do that. No spinning head shield, no little head underneath, just very, very plain and simple. So the current MechaGodzilla 1974 is a much better, accurate representation of MechaGodzilla than this version here. Some of you may have wondered why I went with MechaGodzilla 1975 in the very first beta release here. And the answer was I was kind of thinking of it in the context of being a sequel to Monster of Monsters. So I figured in the first game for the NES, it would have been MechaGodzilla 1974, aka MechaGodzilla 1. So when in the storyline for Monster of Monsters 2 here, he would be rebuilt and be MechaGodzilla 1975 or MechaGodzilla 2. So that was my thinking behind the this incarnation. As for Godzilla 1994, a lot of the animations are still the same here. The one difference is that there was no supercharge mode for Godzilla 1994, so what you would have to do is just tap the special button to get his regular blue beam, and if you wanted his red spiral ray, you had to be at full energy, and you just simply held down the special button, and he would charge up and shoot his ray at the same time. And then the ability to use the red beam would be gone until you charged up to full again. So yeah, there was no recovery roar either, so again, because there was no supercharge mode. So yeah, that wraps up the characters here. So as you can see here, here's the drawing for MechaGodzilla 1975. I drew the arms on a separate page, that way I could see the little bolts underneath easier. So that's the reason why his arms are missing in this picture. Then we have the drawing for MechaGodzilla 1974. As you can see, there's the fake MechaGodzilla head. And that was largely one of the reasons why I ended up switching back to MechaGodzilla 1974, was I wanted to have the ability to play as the fake Godzilla and then be able to transform into MechaGodzilla. Thought that'd be a cool thing to add in, because the fake MechaGodzilla really hasn't been in a game. Sure, there is Super Godzilla, but that was just kind of a copy-paste of the Heisei Godzilla, and didn't feature his orange yellowish atomic breath, which was different. So I wanted to accurately have in the fake Godzilla, since he hasn't really made an appearance in a video game. So yeah, that wraps up our episode on MechaGodzilla 1975, aka MechaGodzilla 2. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Like and subscribe for more videos.